history, culture, Native American culture. There's a lot of intention in the design. There's also organic gemstones like spiny oyster, like red coral, and one of our very favorites, of course, turquoise. My name is Casey. Welcome into JTV Extra. I'm super excited for today. Everything in the show is a hot deal. So you know we're about to do something really big. Let's get into the jewelry. So I love Southwest style because I think it's just such great statement everyday wear jewelry. I wore denim today because I think that this collection looks phenomenal with denim. So first off, we're going to start with this ring, which you have on the sides. These are special fancy shapes in your gorgeous turquoise. I love the color and the matrix and the veining, just celebrating the natural nature of this gemstone. They are bezel set, so you can see that the metal wraps around those stones. And then to the north and the south, you have a kiss of your coral, which is that beautiful red color. And coral season is upon us, folks. Spring and summer is coral season, and so this is going to be one of the hottest gemstones here in about a month or two. So it's a big presentation on the front of the ring, and then along the side it tapers really beautifully. Look at all of the metalwork, even on the under gallery. This ring right here, which to me looks like $1 million, hot deal, $39.90. That's right. That's how we're kicking off Wednesday. And I love the deals that we do here with this particular material because I will tell you, I have traveled to the American Southwest. Beautiful, beautiful part of the country. It's dry, it's arid. I love the desert landscapes, but you cannot find pieces like this anywhere. Yeah, Shane's shaking his head. He's like, no, 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 no. You cannot find pieces like this anywhere near that kind of price that you're going to see here. We have customers in the American Southwest that say, hey, I buy all of my Southwest style jewelry. So the coral, the spiny oyster, the pearls, the turquoise, here at Jewelry Television, because you're not going to find it over there in the American Southwest. So that's a great ring. I love the profile. Nothing that's too big, nothing that's going to jump up and catch on anything. If you would like to shop on this, just go ahead and click the icon in the top left corner of the screen. It'll pull up all of the sizing info. It will pull up the stretch pay, which is under $10 on a 4-time stretch pay on that one. But that is a hot deal, and we're kicking things off with that beauty right there. Now, just to kind of add, we're going to work on building a look here. Just to add to the collection, we're going to bring in, I have done many Southwest style shows. I have never seen this particular pendant and chain. It's so unique because from the front, it looks like a waterfall of gemstone with that beautiful red coral color. This is not the exact match to the ring, but it is the same color story, it is the same kind of design. So it's a waterfall of red coral and turquoise, but wait for it. As I turn that to the side, look how that's built. That's going to lift up really beautifully off of the décolleté and present that big cluster to the rest of the world. Even all of that detail in the silver and the metalwork, really beautiful. And this is all precious metals. Like this is all silver. You do get the chain that comes included in your order as well. And hey, even that's an upgrade. This is a twisted Singapore. It's not that traditional cable chain. That's an upgrade too. So this pendant and chain, once again, a hot deal. $54.90. So you could get both of these, which I actually really like that they're the same color story, but they're not quite the exact matchy match. Like I think they're a little bit different, which is really cool. You can get both of these for just about $20 on stretch pay, which is pretty remarkable. And so what I'll say about Southwest style is that this is the personality. I love Southwest Style's everyday jewelry because I wear a lot of denim. I'm a very neutral person. I like a lot of white. I like a lot of black. And when you add in the Southwest Style, this is the pop of color. Like if I was just wearing this denim dress, like, okay, cool, it's a cute little denim dress, but there's nothing special about it. But when I add in the jewelry, doesn't it just like, it's like coloring the drawing, right? It's like you have the outline, but when you add in the jewelry, doesn't it just look so fun? So these are great everyday wear pieces, great with jeans, great with a jean jacket, denim skirt, maybe a leather jacket would be really pretty. If you'd like to get in on both of those, $20 on stretch pay for those two. Oh, PS, and by the way, the chain is 18 inches in length with the 2-inch extender on the back as well. I will let you know on the ring, we have 15. On the pendant and chain, we literally have 20. So less than 2 dozen. So very, very limited on these pieces. And that's typically the story with Southwest Style is that these are more artisan curated pieces, so we typically don't have hundreds. We can't just go and like churn out hundreds or thousands of these. A lot of them will be more limited. So we have this pair of earrings and I am obsessed. So So this is actually a really substantial drop on these. From the top to the bottom, I'm gonna say that's about 2 inches. You have the shepherd hook back, which to me is one of the most comfortable and easy to use backs of an earring. Here you have this full bead of turquoise, and I love that you can see all of the matrix and the veining, so pretty. This little cluster right here is actually 3 discs of turquoise that are all stacked and layered, so very cool, kind of the cylindrical feel. And then on the bottom, just this big, lustrous, gorgeous, natural pearl there on the bottom. I think that that pearl just gives the turquoise this very refined, upscale kind of feel. These earrings are hot deal. $34.90 on these earrings, and I just think they're so fun. We have about 3 dozen, and then that is it. So a lot of the time when it comes to Southwest style, these pieces do look like very chunky, very artisanal. They don't necessarily have this kind of black tie feel, although turquoise to me, it definitely can feel that way. But the pearl on these earrings really elevates this look. To me, you could totally wear this with that little black dress. If you had any kind of cream dress, oh my gosh, just the pearl to kind of accentuate a white or a cream outfit would be very pretty. This has a very different flavor for Southwest style than I think we typically see, so that's really fun. I will show you what these look like on. I think they're flirty, but they're not too much. Like, even though that is a statement earring, I don't feel like I'm wearing this and I think, oh, hello earring, like that's the only thing that you see. They're flirty, they're fun, they're noticeable, they're fresh, but it's not overwhelming even to your outfit. So great, great, great earring. I have not seen, we don't see a lot of pearls in Southwest style. Every so often they're trying to weave a little bit more of that in. So this is something new and fresh if you love your Southwest style jewelry. And also, last thing I'll say about this is because there is the pearl there on the end, you know, this, you could totally wear this with maybe a strand of pearls or start incorporating your mother of pearl. So this gives you different opportunity to mix and match with your Southwest style jewelry. I am having so much fun today. I hope you are too. If you're loving the show, go ahead and click the heart at the bottom of your screen because I love shopping with you. I hope you love shopping with me too. Okay, now the time has come. I don't know why this is my move today, but just I'm going to bring in not just turquoise next, a very special type of turquoise. We are going to be talking about Sleeping Beauty Mined turquoise, which the Sleeping Beauty mine stopped mining for turquoise in that particular location over 10 years ago. And this is considered the premier source of turquoise today. It's prized for its robin's egg blue color. So if you look at this color versus like maybe the earrings, do you see how the earrings have a little bit more like Kingman Mine turquoise or turquoise coming out of other areas in Arizona? I'm not sure if that's where this one came from, but just to kind of show you the color difference, it's prized for more of the organic hues. You'll see more caramels, more greens. You'll see a little bit more variation in the color. When it comes to Sleeping Beauty Mine turquoise, the blue is that perfect robin's egg blue color. Do you see how it's very vivacious and alive and exciting? And this particular shape, not a calibrated shape, so it's more of a specialty cut. To me, this very much looks like, you know, you went to the American Southwest and you mined for this turquoise and you had a custom ring built. You even get a little kiss of sparkle there with a natural white topaz. So cool. You never see that. Hot deal, $64.90. Estimated retail value is nearly $300. Like, we estimate you're going to pay $285 if you found this out there in retail, and you're getting it on it for $64.90. That is awesome. That is a really great value. And when you consider, like, roll with me for a second. When you consider that when it comes to Sleeping Beauty Mine turquoise, they haven't mined this in over 10 years. Every single day that passes, we're getting further and further away from when it was last mined, from when it was most available. So don't think, oh, maybe in 10 years I'll get it for a better price. No. That mine is exhausted. It is done. So if you want Sleeping Beauty Mine turquoise, today's the day to get in on it. We have, less than 2 dozen of these. I love it as a middle finger ring, even as a index finger. I think that would be super cool. $12.98 on Stretch Pay. And last thing I'll say about this is that turquoise is this magical gemstone. I will never forget one of the first shows I watched here at JTV when I first joined the family was a Southwest style show. And it was Lissa, and she was talking about how turquoise goes with everything. It's this magical gemstone. Doesn't matter what print, what texture, what color, what season. Turquoise goes with everything. Somehow it acts kind of as a neutral, but it still is that pop of color. So you get this today. It's going to be your grab and go moment. You're going to wear it in every season with every outfit. Okay, now I'm going to bring in this bracelet that I have on my wrist. And this is also something that we don't, ooh, I think that's my dog Coda following me. There's a little hair on my wrist. And Coda's making herself known in my workplace. So we have this blend of turquoise and pink opal. Like, look at that gorgeous natural of origin pink opal. And I think that the blend between the two, you even get some copper leafing. Like, do you see that kind of metallic copper leafing woven in there as well? There's Coda, come here. Come here. This is something that is so unique and so different. And even in the metalwork, do you see all of that design there in the metalwork? Hold on, I'll pull this one down too. Like all of that weaving and that gentle oxidation. Like that is so cool, and it really brings out all of the craftsmanship in this piece, even on the backside. Fully finished on the backside as well. This bracelet is adjustable because you have the toggle here on the backside. Oops, sorry, Shane. Trying to get that in the shot. There we go. You have the toggle here on the backside. So I'll show you what it looks like on my wrist. It's actually quite petite, if I'm being honest. The bracelet itself is $94.90 estimated, or the JTV price is $263. I will show you that it fits actually quite tight on my wrist, and I typically have about a 6.5 inch wrist. However, when I pull this around the backside, do you see how you have probably an extra inch there? So I'd say anywhere from a 6.5 to a 7.5. It's going to be very flexible, okay? Very forgiving as far as the size goes. And hey, if you want to get this home and just see if it does fit you comfortably, you always have that 30-day money-back guarantee. Same rules apply here at JTV Extra with our streaming platform as it does on the broadcast. So if you just want to get this home, try it on, see how it's going to fit in with your clothing wardrobe, with your gemstone wardrobe, and also on your person, on your person, then you have that option too. We include the return label in your package, okay? So it's our only bracelet in the show. It's really pretty. I just think that the blend is really cool between these two gemstones, and to be honest, every single one of these will be unique. No two is the same, so whatever bracelet you get home will be unique to you. Nobody else is gonna have that exact one, which I think is really nice. Okay, we've got 2 more pieces for you. Such a great show. Also, we do have a moderator on with us right now, so if you end up having any questions, I will keep an eye on the live stream, but if you end up having questions, I know that she will too, okay? Now, next piece, here I go again, is gonna be this one right here, and this is so pretty. Like, if I had a pick of the show, this is gorgeous. You have your turquoise there in the center in a fancy cut. Once again, not calibrated. Calibrated meaning like a standard shape, like an oval or a circle. This is a fancy cut, so it's more of like a competition cut, fancy shape. So you have all of that organic, beautiful color in the turquoise, and then all around this you have the metalwork, which is really beautiful. It's a true neck piece. It's hinged on either side. Love the chain link, very designer, very high end. As we move around the back side, you get the sizing toggles back here as well. So 3 different rings. This is 18 inches in length, but you do have a little extra room back here, so it's going to be very forgiving as far as the size goes. JTV price, $221.96. And I will say I'm not surprised by that, because when you feel, first off, I think that Southwest style is really impressive because of how weighty it is. Like when you get these pieces home and see all of the detail in every single one of the links, when you see the detail on the back of the clasp, when you feel how heavy the metalwork is, you're thinking, okay, no wonder JTV is selling this for $221.99. What would the price be anywhere else? Very expensive. But we got it on a hot deal. Ready, set, shop, $79.90, and we have 9, and then that is it. The stretch pay is $15.98, so the stretch pay is very, very friendly. I will show you this on really quickly just because I think it's so pretty. It looks like, if you've ever gone to the American Southwest, or if you've ever shopped like designer Southwest style jewelry, it gets expensive very quickly. And to me, this has that very much designer look and feel without the designer price tag, but still has that kind of artisan craftsmanship. So total knock out of the park on this one. Love this necklace. Now, one more piece for you. And this is our only other piece in Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It's a pair of earrings. And if you ever shop with me on the broadcast, or if you shop here with me regularly at JTV Extra, you will know I am a sucker for a butterfly. This is all comprised of that gorgeous robin's egg blue Sleeping Beauty turquoise. They're actually a really nice size. I'd say that's probably 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches on the drop. Lever backs, so the most secure earring finding will be very safe and secure on the ear. But then even when you look at the butterfly, do you see how the whole outline of the butterfly, all of the silver work, has this braided rope detailing? Like that took a lot of time to be able to craft that piece of jewelry. And then to do the patina, the blackened finish in there to bring out all of the details, just really speaks to the time and the care and the workmanship of this piece. Now the earrings, hot deal. That's a lot of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, mind you. $109.90, $21 and change on Stretch Pay. And what I will say about the butterfly is this. Every woman, every girl should own a piece of butterfly jewelry because this symbolizes transformation and it symbolizes growth. And a lot of people, I actually had a piece of butterfly jewelry earlier today in my show. A lot of people will say when they see a butterfly, it reminds them of someone that maybe has passed. It reminds them that they're still with them. So it's kind of that little whisper of, hey, I'm still with you. So a lot of people will purchase butterfly jewelry to be reminiscent of loved ones that have moved on, that are in the next space. So these are so cute. I think they're so sweet. And the turquoise is really fine turquoise. Like there's little to no matrix in that Sleeping Beauty turquoise at all, okay? So very pretty. If you saw anything in the show that you like, quick reminder that nothing in JTV Extra, we get really, really amazing prices, hot deals on everything in the show. We have no more than maybe 20 of any of these pieces, maybe 3 dozen if we get lucky. So if you saw anything that you love, go ahead and scoop it up, try it on in the comfort of your home. I hope that you found something that makes you feel really beautiful, that makes you feel really special, because you certainly are. I will be back next Wednesday at noon with more jewelry, and until then, love and blessings.